guys, today I'm bringing you guys a guitar tutorial, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to play Break Your Heart by Taio Cruz featuring Ludacris. I've looked at a bunch of different tutorials across YouTube, across the web, all kinds of different places, and I wanted to pick a tutorial that was somewhat simple, and a lot of people went over different variants, so I found one that I really liked, and we're going to be going with this one today. I'm going to teach you through it. It's very simple to do. It involves 4 chords. You basically don't have to move your fingers, and it sounds really good. So let's go ahead and get into chords. Okay, so like I said, we have 4 chords today. There are 4 very easy chords to do. There will be variations of what the chord is, but the first chord to be playing will be a E minor. The second one will be a C. The third one a G, and the last one a D, or however you want to call it. It's also a D sus, but it's still a D. So there are different variations, and basically today, with a capo at least, your capo you can put basically, it's recommended to put it on your 2nd fret. I have it on my 2nd fret because I like the 2nd fret feeling. I don't like this song to sound too high. When you listen to the song, it's more the special effects and different music besides, I guess if you want to say that would be the guitar to make it sound louder. But you can place it anywhere from 2 to 5. It sounds good. I like to play 2, like I said, so I'm going to be playing on 2. And for all these 4 chords, your ring finger and your pinky finger, if you put them on the 3rd fret, the bottom 2 strings, as you can see on mine right here, you put these here, you keep these fingers here the whole entire song, and you don't have to move them at all. So that's really convenient. All you have to do is move these 2 fingers in. And like I said, the first one is E minor, and E minor is on the 2nd fret, the 2nd and 3rd string from the top. So this is an E minor. Then you go to a C, which is still on the 2nd fret, the 3rd string from the top, the 3rd fret, the 2nd string from the top, and then you go to a G, which is basically on the 3rd fret, the 1st string on the top, and on the 2nd fret, the 2nd string from the top, and you go to a D. And if you check this out, this D here, you actually only need to use your pointer finger here to hold down on the 2nd fret, the 4th string from the top, or the 3rd from the bottom, and you don't need your middle finger here to actually hold down that string. I just do that there just because when I'm used to playing a D like this, it's kind of just second nature for me to do. So I just put it there anyway. So basically an E minor is going to sound something like this if you have it on the 2nd fret, then to a C, to a G, to a D, and then you start back over. And it's very simple like that. The whole song will actually go like that until the very end, or actually the 3rd verse, where it changes up again, and basically your beat is twice as long for each chord than what it is. So now we're going to go over the strumming patterns. Okay, so on to the strumming pattern of this song. With this song, there is a few different strumming patterns you can do. When I do my strumming patterns, and whenever I do tutorials with guitar or stuff like that, usually I tell you guys kind of to make it your own, because you can make the guitar, and you want it to sound somewhat like the song. You want to make it sound recognizable. But what I like to do when I find a strumming pattern or stuff like that, I usually won't go out and try to find one from someone else. I usually will just try to listen to the song and pick up on a strumming pattern that I like. But either way, I'm going to show you guys kind of how I play through the song. So I'm actually going to play the first verse, so you guys can see what the first verse sounds like when I play it. And even with me when I'm strumming, I'll kind of from different times I'll play the song. The strumming pattern may be a bit different the next time or the next time after, just because I like to mix things up. So if you guys are looking for a strumming pattern, I'm going to show you what I do, but you yourself should figure out what you like, whatever else. And I'm going to point out today, this is not, like I said, the original version of the song. This is it's a much easier version to play the song. So if you guys do want it to sound a bit deeper and a bit not as high pitched, all you guys got to do is mute it. If you need to learn how to do muting, just search it up on YouTube, and that'll teach you how to mute. I'm not a pro muter either, so I'm not going to go and try to show off and show you guys how to do it. So basically, I play with a strumming pattern. If you want to, you can play down strum the whole thing, so it'd be something like this. And as you realize there, I was basically playing down strum the whole time. About the 4th time, somewhere in there, I did which is called a hammer, which I hit further down and harder down the strings, so it sounded a bit different and it added a different thing to it. What I like to do when I play this is basically the same thing, except I like to add a little upbeat when I come back up. So I'll play it through how I like to. And that's basically how I like to play. I like to play it down the whole time and then bring a little up at the very end. It kind of adds a bit of a mood swing to the song, like a little bit of a catchy tune to it. So I like doing that. And then usually when I get to the pre-chorus, which I'll actually play now for you guys. So that's basically the pre-chorus I just played there. Like you see, like I played the verse, how like the down, down, down with a little up, and then I go into the pre-chorus and I play a bit more like down, down, up, and then do like a bunch of just up, down, like after each other. Kind of like a transition to the next chord, and I usually do that about like every 2 chords, a little transition thing I like to do. And besides that, I kind of just stay to it. And then once I hit the verse, I'm actually going to play the verse right now, just to play through it so you guys can hear what I do with it. And once I hit the verse, I kind of like go into a full, like, I guess you could say just out like rocker kind of thing, where I just like to string it, and strum the whole strings and everything like that, and really just add my own effect to it. So I'm gonna play the chorus right now. I'm only gonna. Basically that's how I play the chorus. Another way you can play the chorus if you want to is something along the lines of this, where it's down, down, up, down, down, up, down, and it'll transition, and then C. Down, down, up, down, something like that too. If you want to do a little bit more relaxed in the chorus, that also sounds pretty good. I'll do it one more time without me talking, just playing through it. So something like that. I kind of messed it up the second time, didn't sound as good, but you get the idea of it. That's kind of the main chorus. You can also, in the main chorus of the song, if you want to, really hit down on the strings, like, or not hit down, but like do how you did the chorus, like I'm only gonna, something like that. That sounded really bad, just because I'm not used to doing it like that. But like I said, mix it up, try out your own strumming patterns. That's kind of how you learn, guys. It's how you create a song to fit yourself and how you like to play it. So I'm not really going to go over a bunch of just strumming patterns like this is how it needs to be. I just showed you guys kind of like what I like to do with the song. That way you guys can experiment, and you guys can find the way that you like strumming it and that fits you best, and it kind of creates your own uniqueness to it. So I'm now going to go over the third verse, just because the third verse really does make it a bit complicated. It's a bit different than the verse, so let's go over the third verse now. Alright, so now for the third verse, and I just want to point out real quick before we go to the third verse, the first and second verse are both the same. When you play through the song, like the strumming pattern, it's both the same, but when you get to the third verse, it really gets a little funky, and basically the beats, or the amount of time you play each pattern or each chord, doubles. So basically I'm going to go through and play starting from the third verse, so here we go. Alright, so something like that. That's how the third verse goes. I will actually stick a link in the description to the tab where it shows you how to do everything, the whole song. If you guys are looking for Ludacris's part, how to play his part, I haven't seen any tabs on that. I'm not going to attempt to try and tab it, so you guys can mess with that if you'd like to. But besides that, like I said, on the third verse, basically each beat is mostly just the same amount, but double it, I guess you could say. So I'll play it one more time just so you guys can hear it. And overall, this whole song, you guys are gonna have to go pick up your guitar, grab your pick, whatever, go grab your tab, your whatever you need to learn this song, grab your video, whatever else, and you just have to keep playing it until you figure it out. So look up a tab. I like to look up tabs, and I'll just keep playing that tab until I figure out how it sounds good, and I can play the whole song, and it sounds really good. So basically, that's what you guys need to do to start learning the song. But like I said, I'll play the third verse one more time. The lyrics probably are up on the screen just so you guys can identify it when I'm playing at different times. So let's go ahead and hit it one more time. Alright, so that's basically the third verse again. I'm just doing it twice just because it is different and you guys need to figure that out and kind of hear it, I guess, maybe see it. It is a bit different. It's not very hard to learn. After I saw the third verse was longer because I never really played it that long. I just kind of played the first two verses and that was that. I noticed that was longer and it took me about a few minutes just to pick it up. It wasn't really hard, just look at the tab and it was easy. So that's how to play Taio Cruz, or Taio Cruz's Break Your Heart. It's a very simple song. Like I said, guys, I created this this variation tutorial just because I've not seen many. I haven't looked at every single tutorial on YouTube, but I've checked about 5 or 6, and none of them have played it this way. So this is a very easy way to play it. Like I said, any beginner can do this. You have 2 fingers here, and you go here, here, here. It's very easy to do. It still sounds pretty good. Like I said, if you guys do like it to sound a little bit deeper, just mute it when you're playing. And that'll make it sound a bit better, like I said. I'm no expert muter. I haven't practiced before I did this tutorial, so that did not sound anywhere it should be, but as long as you guys practice the song, just mess around with it, in the end it's going to sound really good, and especially when you mess around and tinker with the song, really makes the song sound, it's still the Taio Cruz's song, but it makes it sound to how you like it, and it makes it your version of it. So I hope that has been helpful, guys. If you guys need any help, questions, anything, post a comment and I'll be sure to reply to you. Other than that, yeah, make sure to subscribe to me, guys. I'm bringing out guitar tutorials every now and then, and a lot of other cool videos, so you don't want to miss it. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys later.